Hello, everybody. Welcome back to OneShot. Cadenza? I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? Sure did. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? Uh-huh. Oh! Then, what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? I love pancakes, they're delicious. Me too. On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. My mama makes the best pancakes. And some of the neighbors make really good noodles. And one of our neighbors make a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Yeah, I don't really interact with them much, but I do technically have neighbors. Oh, do they share their food with you? Actually, one of them just, gave me a 5-pound bag of mandarins out of nowhere, a couple weeks ago, so technically, yes. Ours do too. Our neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Indeed. Last time we arrived here at the Refuge, where the tower is, but we can't quite get to the tower yet because we had to get to ground level, and to do that we had to do this whole rigmarole about fixing this elevator. Before that, I want to visit the cafe, see if the owner here has anything to say before we leave. Doesn't seem like it, that's fine. Oops, it's the inventory. Screen. Let's just go, shall we? Oh, hey, welcome back. That sure took you a while, huh? Oh, shoot, you've been waiting this whole time? And holding the door open? Well, I didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. Nah, don't worry about it. Sure is taking a while. Goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with a messiah and also literally got themselves. This is awkward. Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time then? You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, Cadenza, should I... So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights, mostly. But now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy? You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. It's what powers most of the city's stuff. Oh! We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that. But lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. But they seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh? Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. This city is very big. It's smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First there is the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folks moving in, too. Oh? It's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw? We get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up. Which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance. But I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Cadenza. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. Niko. Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now. He's zooming. He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Cadenza. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Indeed, let's. Beep boop. Beep boop. You alright? Ah, Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know. But what do you think? I think I should listen to Cadenza. After all, Cadenza helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. How delightfully vague. Thanks, stranger. We could go straight up, or we could ignore that and keep heading this way. Oh, hello. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish! Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh? I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Nope, not looking forward to that water shortage. It's a big fish tank! Well, you have fun with that, buddy. We'll just be on our way. Let's head back over here first. It's locked from the inside. Guess we'll need to come back to that place later. Whatever it is. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Moving right along. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks! Well, that was quick. What? What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you're in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Alright, guy, jeez. A photo of some people. He just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him, Cadenza. What a grouchy Gus. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. I guess that's why the library is always so packed. And this is a slow day, mind you. A pile of books on the ground. On the shelf are neatly placed books. Nothing to say about the comfy seats here? That's fine. A computer. It's currently off. That means it can't be sassy at us. Good. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and, I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh. Are you here to look for the author, then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months, and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Some sort of plaque. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Another computer? This place is quite cozy, which makes sense for libraries. The author is so cool! I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow! You know, I've tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Is that also my face? It's hard to tell sometimes. Never saw such a thing, though. Some sort of plaque. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. Oh boy! As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5. A Survey of Phosphors Found in the Natural World. Blue phosphor. Location, the Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor have moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp, or dogs barking right outside my house, can be used. Green phosphor. Location, the Glen. Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the Glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor. Location: the Refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in the supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. That seems kind of precarious. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums, you'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels, mostly. Oh, and picture books, those too. I like pictures. Excuse me for a minute. Suddenly reading a bunch of dry technical knowledge all at once kinda messed with my throat a little bit. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't occupied yet. Hurry before someone takes them. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots, though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. True. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. It's a little plant. Doing its little best. I just like looking at pictures. Same. Can I get to the blackboard there? This dry erase board is made of metal. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Oh boy. Phosphor shrimp. Also known as sea shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the barrens. You can see their dorsal phosphor glands here. They're very small. Common firefly. They're also very small. A nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow. Sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Neat. What's over here? A photo of some plants. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books, that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. Huh? How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just gonna write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's gonna remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And Mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice.
Then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. And even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate.
Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. Excuse me.
Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome.
When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right?
Affirmative.
Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here.
That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up.
Is she not here?
She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days.
Yikes. Can you go get her in person then?
Leaving this post is not in my programming.
Then, can I go myself?
Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me.
Gotcha, thanks.
Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access.
Wait, what?
Library card required for further access.
I don't have a library card, though. Where can I get one?
This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Oh no. She is not picking up.
I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through?
Letting you through without a library card is against my programming.
What? Even in an emergency?
My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Alright, I guess we're gonna need to get a library card somehow. I haven't seen anything like that in here, even though this is a library. So I guess we're gonna have to look elsewhere. I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake! I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. You have fun with that.
Coffee cups. Coffee is for grown-ups. A coffee machine. It's almost empty.
Okay. Seems like that's all we're gonna find here. Gotta go back out into the city. See what we can see. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant, or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former.
That's... nice? Question mark?
Moving on. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else this way. So we'll head back over here and follow those arrows pointing upwards, I guess. Not really anywhere else to go.
It's a trash bin.
What was that?
Cadenza, did you see what happened?
Yeah?
My vision went blank for a second. And then I saw something? Like a really short dream. wonder what that was about.
Good question.
A bag full of trash. Gross. It's a faded flyer. It's strangely warm in this room. Hello. Aw, look at those sprite cats. They're so cute. Aw. Pretty babies. Oh, a cat. Are you lost? Me? Do you wish to join us? Join your cats? Yes. But I'm not a cat. I don't walk on 4 legs like they do. You have cat eyes. My eyes are normal people eyes. Well, normal back home. Your hat is shaped like a cat. But I'm just a person. You are still welcome here. I protect lost people as well. Thanks, but I'm not lost though. I've got Cadenza to guide me. I see. It's warm here. Yeah. This was my original purpose. Watching cats? Warmth. Oh. It's a nice purpose. Oh, you look tired. Do you wish to rest? I can't sleep now. Cadenza and I got stuff to do. I see. So, where did you find all your cats? They found me on their own. So I stay here now. Ah. Well, it's good that you're not alone at least. I met some robots in the other area stationed all by themselves. I felt kinda bad. With robots, it is alright. We are not like people. We are typically unable to feel loneliness. Right. Well, you talk less like a robot than most other robots I've met. Maybe. Not many people frequent this part of the alley, but there are a few. One of them even lives here. I see. You have been here for a while. Are you sure you do not wish to stay? I'm good. Thanks for offering, though.
Alright, see you later. What a friendly fellow. Hang on, let me... Okay, yeah, the music is quieted. This is just a loud area.
A curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram?
Ah, yeah, turns out I missed a secret thing. I missed an item that is required for entering here, back in the Glen. It's not like plot critical or anything, but it is neat. Maybe I'll get the chance to show that off later. If not, you can just look it up. Anyway. What's in here? Apparently somebody lives here.
An empty glass jar with a wire handle. Empty glass jar. The handle on this one looks broken. Big books. Ah, these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. A jar full of red glowing fluid. A framed photo of someone. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." Empty coffee cups. A bed. The blanket has quite a few patches. A rusty metal garbage can. There's some broken glass in here. Some empty glass jars. It's a big book. The title says, "Understanding Robots." And what about this? There's some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something? Wait, Cadenza, are we really gonna take these with us? But they look so heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light.
Cool. A large lens curved inward, curved outward. A delicately thin lens. A large, thick lens, okay? we'll just hold on to these for now, I suppose, and hopefully find out what they're for later. It's over this way. Oh. Please, do not approach. Poor thing. Can't do anything for them.
Whoa! Cadenza, did you see that fox just now? It just ran behind the tree. I'm sorry if you were looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. There's no one here.
That was strange. Not quite sure what to make of that. Maybe we'll find out later. Moving right along. Hey kid! Want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts.
I'll pass.
Yeah, no thanks.
This smells kinda nice. What is it?
Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself.
I see.
Fascinating. Are you here for your photos?
No?
Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here. That's a big camera.
There's a slot here. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. It didn't do anything. It's an empty rectangular slot. Looks like something could fit in here.
Let's worry about that later.
This stand smells a bit like burnt sugar.
Yep. Still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad, though. Do you want one?
It's okay, thank you.
Hey! Ready for me to blow your mind?
Sure.
Okay, so I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water. And then you drink the water. And then you never need to drink water again.
What?
It also makes plants grow faster.
How does it work?
Here, why don't you take a free sample?
Oh, thanks.
Don't thank me, go spread the word. Goes in water, supposedly. They said that it helps plants grow faster. I bet we could use this on that corn kernel that we found in the glen and brought to the garden back upstairs. We would need to refill this tube with water, though. We'll do that later. Oh. This is the tower, isn't it? Sorry if you heard that. That was my phone alarm that I forgot to turn off. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Jeez. Very professional of me. Anyway, this is...
It looks like I can unlock this door.
And now we're back out here. Okay. Anyway, it seems like we can't really do anything in the tower right now, so we're just gonna go back out and keep looking around. We gotta find that library card. Or make one, possibly. Running back out of the tower, seeing what's over here. Factory looking place with several buildings to check out. Let's go left to right. Process of elimination and all that. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? If the city runs out of light, well, I don't want to think about what happens then. A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Big mood. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I bet. Yeah. That makes sense. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test.
Huh?
You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. Let's mess with that later, how about?
It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it.
Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also, robots. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. It can also help to write down previous attempts. Management. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Oh no. We're gonna have to solve this puzzle, aren't we? And I'm pretty sure it's randomized with each playthrough, so I can't just memorize the previous solution.
How do I solve this?
That is part of the test.
Bummer.
Okay, so we have 4 different colors and 5 different squares. Let me open Notepad really quick. I'm just gonna pull this up so we can keep track of all my attempts. This is probably not going to be it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. 4 lights correct. Oh. Okay. So... So this is actually already almost done. Which means one of these needs to be changed to something else. Okay. So that needs to stay yellow. That needs to stay yellow. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I may have screwed myself. What? That was way easier than I remember it being. That's... I guess I got lucky. The security system has been temporarily deactivated. Would you like to reset it?
I don't think I want to go through that again.
Let's just move along, shall we? Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
My robot! What happened?
I don't know. I left for a minute and... What am I gonna do? Please, do not approach. Poor thing. Now there are 3 more buildings to check out. Well, once again, left to right. Monitoring. Okay.
There sure are a lot of computers here. And they look important, too.
Ugh, the square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the Glen. We might have to put off the water analysis project for now.
I'm picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city.
This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all.
The Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point.
I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works.
None of us have been sleeping very well in light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week, and... she fell asleep. She's still asleep. It's a shelf full of little machine parts and tools I don't recognize.
I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy?
These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms, or legs, or head. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen a headless robot before, but it is quite a sight to behold. And also quite dangerous.
I cannot stop spinning. That's unfortunate.
This one isn't active.
Boop. We are waiting to be repaired. Fair enough. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before a robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people.
But aren't you a robot?
No? I mean, do I sound like a robot to you?
Not really. But your head is a TV?
What does that have to do with anything?
Never mind. A robot.
We should probably fix the robot repairing robots first. But the higher-ups need these guys done first for some reason. Alright. Back to the middle room. I'm still bewildered by how easy that puzzle was to solve. Did I seriously just luck out into an easy solution, or did the developers patch that to be easier at some point? Because I remember that being a lot more difficult.
Hello? Oh, shoot.
Let me try a different voice. If I'd known you would be here so soon, I would have turned off the darn lock.
Hello there.
Sorry about the weird security measures.
It's okay. Cadenza helped me solve it.
Did they now? So, can I help you with anything?
Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card?
A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that.
I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards.
Really? That sounds like George, alright. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day.
Aw.
Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one.
Wow, thanks.
There. You're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot. I forgot. The front desk library bots have facial recognition. And my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. that was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. The name says Kip Silverpoint, PhD. What's this?
Something is poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue.
You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right?
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I have tons of those.
Thank you.
A small tube of pink glitter glue. Fabulous.
It's a bookshelf.
So, you've been walking all over the world, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes?
Kinda. But I don't mind. It's actually really pretty.
I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place.
What did the world look like with the sun?
Oh. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I've actually seen.
Oh?
Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs.
Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore.
That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand.
Oh?
Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible.
Oh, that's...
I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or, more specifically, coding them.
How come?
Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now, yeah. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. Well, thanks, Kip.
Hey, Cadenza. Does the lady look kind of familiar to you? I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I?
Might as well. Oh? That's... How did you get this?
This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you.
I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works.
Breakthrough?
We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code.
Oh.
But turns out, you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what.
Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird.
She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay?
I will.
That was a little depressing. Hey, do you know anything about this journal? No. Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. I haven't looked off to the right of where we came in to this area, so let's do that. Oh, hey, it's him. Oh, hey there. You, doing okay?
Yep. What are you doing?
Just filling this lamp here. It's taking a while. I think it might be leaking.
He looks busy.
You can tell, huh? Alright, fair enough. This probably won't work, but we'll at least get some amusing dialogue out of it, I'm sure. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match. Failed. It seems you do not resemble the owner of the card. You cannot use this card.
Bummer.
Thought as much. Alright, I think I know what we have to do here. First we go back here. So, we can use this camera to take a picture and get ourselves a picture of Niko that we can glue to the ID card. But we got to figure out what order to put all these lenses into the camera. And this is kind of annoying, but luckily I have the solution already. So it's thick lens, concave lens, thin lens, convex lens. There we go.
Cheese? Ouch, my eyes. It's a photo of me. Are my eyes always this big?
Not a cat. You can take more than one photo. In fact, you can take a bunch of photos.
It's another photo of me. Good thinking, Cadenza. It's a good idea to have a backup.
A backup. You can keep doing this like 10 times, and for one of them, Niko will like blink during the photo process, and the sprite of the photo in your inventory will actually reflect that Niko's eyes were closed for it. It's very cute. We don't need to do all that though. It would take several minutes, and this is already going to be a long video, so if you want to see that, you can do it on your own time. When you play this game for yourself, which I highly encourage you to do. It's very good.
The back of the photo is covered in glue. And glitter.
Photo of Niko, parentheses, sticky. The back of the photo is covered in glitter glue.
The card has my face on it now.
Library card from Kip. Niko's own photo is glued on. First, I want to go back up. Take care of this whole water plant thing. Heading back up. Alright. We gotta find another water source, and I think I know where I can get one. Gotta find that restroom we were in earlier. And by earlier, I mean last time. Not this room. I know you had to go down into it. Here we go.
Right, I can refill this tube with more water here.
Let's put this in here.
So, put the pill in the water? It dissolved really fast.
The water pill's dissolved in it. Do. Head to the garden. Wrong button. One of these days I'll stop doing that.
Good thinking, Cadenza. This water should really help this seed grow. It sprouted a tiny leaf. Good luck, little plant.
I think that's all we can do for that, so...
I'll need to push the button to open the doors.
Indeed. That's how elevators work, don't you know? Back to the library. Let's get this library card out. That is a cute sprite. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match. Successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip.
Maybe I should have changed the name.
Alright. Puzzle solved.
A small tree. Looks like an old phone. It's full.
So, someone here to see the brilliant George, eh? Caught wind of my genius and couldn't help but come see for yourself, eh? Don't answer. Of course you are. What else could you possibly want?
Actually, I need your help. Can you tell me what I need to do? I think I'm supposed to go in the tower.
Ah, but of course I can help. For I, the brilliant and intelligent head librarian George, beholder of all knowledge, believe you're supposed to go in the tower.
That's what I said. But how exactly?
Through the tower entrance room. Last, going beyond that small entrance room requires ancient, forbidden knowledge that eludes even George. But fear not. If that knowledge happens to be recorded in some cryptic tome in a long-dead language, then know that I, George, am fluent in several dead languages.
I see.
There are an awful lot of books here, which does make sense considering this is George we're talking about. The head librarian.
These boxes are full of loose papers and notebooks.
Oh, I see you're curious about my job. My very important job. You see, the author has entrusted me with all his ideas. That's right, the author sends his manuscripts directly to me. I am in charge of publishing all of his books that everyone loves.
Wow.
Although, he hasn't been sending me anything as of late. I wonder. Perhaps he decided that since I work so hard, I deserve a break? As brilliant as I am, I still can't keep up with him. Even after he stopped sending me things, I still can't catch up. Of course, I have published book after book after book, but the box of manuscripts just seems to be growing on its own.
The fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. There's a black clover symbol on the cover of this book. Hey, and this other book has a clover on its spine. And the rest of these books, too. Are they all about clovers?
A black clover is the mark of the author.
Oh?
Since he never entrusted me or anyone else with his name, we identify his works by the mark.
So, he wrote all of these books?
I told you he was a genius. And by extension, me.
So,
if you have any questions regarding books, then fear not. For I, George the head librarian, know a lot about books.
the computer screen says something about updated databases. Looks like a printer.
I hope it works.
Looks like a scanner. A small bed. I guess she lives here. Even the painting is books.
Alright, we should check out these glowing yellow books, see what's inside them.
A book is poking out from the shelf.
Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Rackus was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writing has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father.
Oh,
Calamus and Alula's dad.
A book is poking out from the shelf. Ah, this looks like a sketchbook of some sort.
910-45-22, Wednesday. Another still life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. 45-23, Thursday. Various sketches, practice.
Hey! I think this book is actually about clovers.
Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient and can even thrive in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. Interesting. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Blue phosphor, rounder look, redesigned internal audio receptor, compatible with longer clothing, wireless signal amplifier. It's ProphetBot! Now we know why they were built. Oh, it's just a bed.
A book on the ground.
But she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to the rolling of dice. Recently, I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? We encountered number 1 this time. I think my first time through this game I encountered 3 or 4?
It's a stack of blank papers.
And each of the different Georges has a different personality depending on which dice set is facing forward.
A box full of notebooks. Boxes full of manuscripts.
Can we look at this bookshelf? No. Alright. Let's see what George has to say about this journal.
Oh! I do have this book, though. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize.
Aha! An ancient book. Written by no less than the most ancient... Wait a minute. This isn't ancient at all. But it's written in a dead language nevertheless. It's time for me to unleash my brilliance. For George, me, possessor of at least one PhD, shall translate this. This will take some time, however.
I see. Excuse me.
Oh, what's this? You are sleepy?
A little.
Fear not, because I have read a book on hospitality before, and thus have prepared for this exact situation. Guest room's in the attic down the hall. Yes, even someone as great as I must put the proper thought and care into a task like this.
Excuse me, again.
Go take a nap, small child. Take a nap and appreciate my hospitality. Guest room's in the attic down the hall, in case you forgot. Alright. This is a pretty good place to call it for the day, I think. I'll see you all next time, as hopefully George translates the journal, see what's up with that, and then maybe it can offer some guidance as to how we enter the tower.
I'm a little tired from walking. Is that alright if I take a nap?
It sure is, Niko. I'll see you all next time.